Do ba 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 do boo do a boo ba do ba do boo boo ba do a do.
Okay, so I thought I would go ahead and try some of the things that were in this order, and everything's everywhere. Okay, so I've been fiddling with this, and this is even cooler than I thought it would be. So I have never used a scoreboard before. I've never made my own envelopes. Well, I shouldn't say that. Maybe I have and I just don't remember. But I don't ever remember doing it. So this was the card that it came on. And there's directions for making a little box, which is a box and a lid, which is way cool. But I was like, oh, these are envelopes. And I was trying to figure it out. And I'm like, how am I supposed to score? And then I realized when you flip it over, there's this guy here. So I took a 6x6 sheet of paper that I got from my amazing and wonderful friend Shauna. She de-stashed. And so yeah, it's a 6x6. I went on the square 6x6 original paper. That means that I'm going to make a card, the finished card. The card that would fit inside is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So you set it to the 3 and you run the score mark. And then it was like a 10-minute, there was like smoke coming out of my brains trying to figure out how to do it. And then this, one of these rounds and one of these notches. So I rounded all of them. It's a little stiff. I don't know if it'll get better as you use it, if there's a way to like oil it. I'm sure a better quality would be better. It would cost more as well, so I'm willing to deal with it. And then this, look, I'm like, how am I supposed to, that's a, but look, this fits right in there, and you line up those little guys, and hopefully you're probably getting the top of my head. So how cool is that? Oh God, throw that in my recycling. And then so I've got, isn't this pretty? This paper is pretty. And I've got a bone folder. This is a Stampin' Up! Bone folder. This is a sticker I used to have that I used to have a whole bunch of them that I made that I put on all of my stuff because I did a craft club. And so none of my stuff wandered off. And this mat came from Temu. I love it. I tried to use it earlier in a different video and it was dirty and I was just dumb because I didn't think about it. I took this squirt bottle. I saw somebody using something similar on a video. I got mine at TJ Maxx or Ross. Marshall's, one of those. It's so pretty. It's just water in there, but it's a really fine mist and I really like it. A roll of paper towels and I just sprayed that down and wiped it off and now it's clean. So, look at that. I made a little envelope. How freaking adorable and how freaking cute is that? I would say probably I would normally just glue that, but I want to work quickly, so I'm gonna not glue it. I'm gonna tape it. I'm trying to see. I'm not sure if that one's empty. So I've been using for glue. I watched some videos and the Aleene's got really good reviews. You do have to cut the tip of it off, which I did. So this, there's plenty of overlap. So I would typically just glue this, but I just want it to go fast. But I also got a bunch of these little bottles on Amazon and they have a little silicone doohickey to cover it. And so far they haven't clogged. I might need to make some little glue bottle dangly mabobbers one of these days for doing fine things, but I wouldn't need to use that on this. But I thought it was a good time to show it. So I am just going to do this just so that it goes quickly. I do like the tape runner for that. So back in the day, that's like straight up all we used was tape runners. We didn't glue anything. Okay, so 2 birds, 1 stone. So this is how this started. Was I was like, I want to try using this, and I'm like, how am I going to use that? What am I going to do? I don't like wasting things. So I was like trying to figure it out, and then I was like, oh, I can make a little envelope and then make a snap closure for it. Pretty excited. I have never done one of these. Not even sure how to do it, but this one did not come with directions. I have not looked anything up. Probably should, but I think I'm going to wing it. So you can see there's 2 different situations here. So I feel like this is going to go here because there's a hole for that. I don't know. I could be wrong.
A few moments later.
Okay, yeah, good thing I watched that because I literally had no idea what I was doing. I looked on YouTube, nowhere of all things, and I found a video by Miss Ann's Designs. It was from 3 years ago. She got a kit off of Amazon, looked similar to this, more snaps than mine has. And now I think I know what I'm doing. Okay. We're about to find out. So, this guy goes in here, and then this goes on here. We're going to see if we can do this without having to watch the video again. I feel like this isn't right. See, this seems like it was right to me. Maybe it was like a 3-minute video. Yeah, okay. She said to shake it and it doesn't come out as right. We're going to go with this is the right way. I'm not making promises. I'm going to go with, I think this is the right way. Oh, how cool is that? Okay, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So it looks like it kind of needs to be smashed in more, and I'm assuming it can't because of the thickness of the plastic, but it doesn't have to be perfect. I think I saw somebody who had snaps that were solid. They were plastic and they were solid, which would be cool. Okay, so here's the question is, how do you get, how do you get this perfectly lined up? This is going to be interesting. Learn with Mary. So for this one, I just picked a silver because there's a ton of those, and now I think I know why. This is where chalk would come in really handy. Although, because it doesn't cover the center, I think, oh wait, no, this, you will see it. So I think I'm going to make a little marker dot somewhere. Are my, still working on the organization. These are my little metallic pens that I got from Temu in the same order, and I like them. I like them a lot. It doesn't really matter. Just pick one, Mary. So I'm going to go, beep. Yeah, that's about the center. All right, that's what I'm going to use. We're going to see. We're going to see. Hold your breath. See what happens. Okay. Super excited about this. I hope I just did this the right way. I did. I did do it the right way. Bum, 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 bum. How cool is that? Okay, that is pretty cool. I don't know if I can get it undone without like terrorizing the envelope, but all right, well, maybe not this is the best, choice for it, but I'm pretty excited. In case you didn't notice, I know that was a very subtle response. I should, be a little bit more enthusiastic about things, but I see zero issue with the quality of these. I'm going to give them a thumbs up for sure. Took me a while to separate all of these. So theoretically, I could like split them in a different way, but this is the way I did it because I didn't want to have to count things out, which I would have done it wrong. So I'm glad I didn't. Because I didn't realize how it works. So I could put like all the purples, all the light pink, all the dark pink, but then I'd have to put the corresponding pieces, and that's just not how I did it. So do it as you want. That was the only thing that was a pain in the butt was the way that these came. I, of course, just placed an order yesterday from Temu, but now I want solid snaps, probably plastic, because that's what I need. I mean, that would be all I would need, but I am so excited about that. Now, in contrast, I did use this guy a little bit. I didn't set any eyelets with him, and I remember their eyelets. I think I called them grommets in the video because I used to be a sign maker, and I set grommets. I used it for punching holes, and it worked just fine. No complaints. It isn't quite as smooth. I'm sure the name brand one is a lot smoother, but I'm not complaining. I'm just stating the facts. If you want like the most amazing tools ever, maybe not Temu, but I could see where that being smoother could have a benefit to it. But I am pretty excited about that. I'm like super excited about this. Irrationally excited. But that's pretty much, maybe that should be the name of my channel, Irrationally Excited. So I was playing with this. I did charge it fully. So you use my phone. You use a phone to tell it what to print. So I picked the wrong size labels the first, so it made you do a sample, and then I picked the wrong size label, and then I figured it out. So I put some of my sewing stuff in 2 drawers, and this guy, and let's take all of this out so I can tip him up on his head without everything going flying. So I have sewing stuff in this drawer, top of my head, and this drawer. So I printed these out, and then I accidentally forwarded it somehow. I don't know. So we got to become friends, but it came with, oh, dog hair, always. It came with the sized labels already in it, and I couldn't figure out how to change. It seemed like they're wrapped around the center spindle, and it could just be me. I probably could have read the directions better. I probably could have put those on there straighter, but that's going to be perfect. So in like a month, when I don't remember where I put my sewing stuff, I will know. And then I feel like it seems like a reasonable possibility I might be able to move those around. But again, 2 thumbs up on this guy. I like it. Yeah, no complaints. No complaints. I could probably rip it off. Did I try anything else out? We did the vacuum in the order. I haven't tried the sewing machine yet. I'm a little nervous about that one. I could have sewed the edges of my envelope before I did it if I had thought about it, but I didn't. I'm not a sewing person, so I'm a little nervous about that.